Are you playing it now?
Yeah, might as well
Oh
start
shit.
it. Subtitles, yes. That shouldn't even be a question. Audio, headphones. When he was a young warthog.
Ugh.
I haven't played the first Red Dead Redemption, but I mean,
It's Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to it.
yeah.
So the story in the first one is completely irrelevant to playing the second one.
All I know is that I plan on shooting exactly one deer and no one's gonna stop me.
Why?
Because the deer can eat my butt, consume my butt, without any question. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. America was becoming a land of laws. Even the West had mostly been tamed. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. This is a story of how I met your mother.
Just the entirety of the fucking game. He meets a girl at the end. Oh, hi there. And it ends.
The end.
Doesn't even go on the relationship. It's just like, what?
It pulls a soprano, just cuts to black. I heard it's supposed to be a good game. A lot of people like it.
No, it's just
I've never played
very.
anything like it. I know it's made by Rockstar, hence just
It's
said
just think
Rockstar.
of Western GTA, and that's it. Fucking the horses, like mechanics and stuff, is a bit different.
Mm.
The weapon wheel and the like, slow mo, quick draw McGraw shit, freaking
Quick draw McGraw.
kind of like stand out and stuff. Really, really. Also, I'm pretty sure freaking Baltimore, the chick you like on Adrenaline, has a new skin. Even though I know you like that one where she has like the tattoos in the tennis court.
Yep, 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 yep. Chapter 1 Coulter.
Cletus, you son of a bitch!
You bang your sister again? I swear to God, boy, you don't control your seed.
Made sure to pinch your nuts beforehand, right?
See, when I was your age, I was good at the thing called the pull-out game.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit quick.
I don't know if you got that DNA from your mother, but you suck at it.
Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Oh my.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're going to stay here.
Why do they cover his eyes with dollars or like coins?
I sent John and Mike scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're going to ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, Just for a short bit. I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it. Gladly. But we are gonna ride out and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. By the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask me. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh,
Am I Arthur?
you need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. Bye.
Oh, I am not Arthur.
We need you strong.
Okay.
Or I am Arthur. I'm confused.
All right. Let's head out.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
Yay, my favorite part of video games, snow.
Oh, it has to blow over soon.
I see enough of this, man. That is like GTA with the pressing X to run faster. Or spamming X, rather.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? Whoa. You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything
Get out of the way, dumbass.
Yep. Hold. You run into anybody else? I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much, but shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No, like Dutch told us. Look, okay,
Oh,
let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Oh! Okay. Let's head down there.
is my first thing on this game gonna be a stealth mission? This is already kind of like GTA 5 with the snow mission. I have to do that game again too. That one's gonna be a long one. I do all the GTA games. They're all gonna be long.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Mike, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left and stay low, both of you. Arthur, get in position. I said the cattle shed, Arthur.
Oh, whoops.
What are you doing? I said get outside.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb. It's hard. It's hard when you yell at me. It's just...
Arthur, take cover in that shed over there. Hello? Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
basic
body
food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think
Sheesh, dude.
Closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can.
It's pod racing.
Yeah, it's some pod racing. Got some.
I'm watching some dudes that hired cops to chase them, and if the cops actually are like able to capture these guys, they get $50,000.
What the fuck? What are they, like,
So,
free runners?
No, not free running. That'd have been sick. But that'd have been kind of unfair to the cops too. If it were on foot, yeah, but fucking, if it was just free runners versus like cops, hunting helicopters and cars and shit, that'd be a bit different.
Just a tad.
No, these guys. Well, funny enough, these guys actually like paid for a helicopter too, and like fucking a couple boats. They're running from the cops, like going over like miles, dude. And there's like a whole fucking platoon of like cop cars, fucking that they hired for this chase, dude. And they're not completely like fucking destroying like traffic laws and shit, but they're going pretty fast on the highway, trying to get away from them. But the thing is too, they have a tracker in like the bag that has the $50,000 for like if the cops get them, so that way they're not like completely just fucking gonna like switch out and be lost for a while, and the cops actually have to do like a full investigation and like figure all this stuff. So they're like following the tracker. They just have to kind of like keep getting ahead and trying to lose them and doing all this other shit. And they gave the fucking tracker bag to a helicopter that they hired. And two guys got into the helicopter and rode out to one place while the other dude got in a Lambo that he rented and fucking sped off on the highway.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they chased him. They got to like this fucking motel. They made some distance, and they got into like the hotel. They changed their clothes into like maintenance repair guys with like masks and sunglasses and shit. And then they got into a van that they had also rented that's supposed to look like a maintenance van. And then they got out of the van to get to like a boat that was going to like this other location where they're gonna get another car. And the van that they had, they set it to fucking lit on fire.
What's this Mr. Beast shit?
Extra as fuck for no reason, bro.
Oh.
It's nuts. It's on Snapchat. It's not even
What
fucking
the actual fuck?
Holy shit.
Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go
And
see
then,
if there's anything in that barn.
what's it called?
Micah,
So like they did all that and took the boat, and they still have the tracker bag. So the cops realize they're like, oh fuck, they ditched the they ditched the maintenance van. They're already like far away from here. So they're like trying to catch up to them now.
Bastard shot my cut. Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
what's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
This shit is wild, bro, but it's actually kind of fun. They're not actually breaking any laws. They're just fucking. They paid these cops,
Sneaky little bastard.
and it's just if they catch them, it's a $50,000 bonus, bro.
Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk.
There's no way he somehow got an aircraft carrier.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
The other dude that stayed in the van while the others ran with the bag, fucking, he got out of the van when the cops ran after them because they were like running to a dock where there's a fucking military like aircraft carrier boat.
Rob some train.
I don't know how he fucking got one.
No more than that.
And he stole one of the cop cars.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done.
Oh. I don't know anything else.
Get the hell out of here.
Go.
No way he jumps the fucking railing. That's a long ways down, bro.
Motherfucker knocked off my head.
You must die. A hat is a gentleman's symbol of his dignity. And I'm about to dick you. Oh. That's fun. Bro, when they set the car to fucking explode, that shit was insane.
How many horses do we want, dude? Sheesh.
Horses are quite valuable. You know, I'm curious about something, but also, I don't want my search history to put me on a fucking, like,
watch list.
list.
Wait, hold on. You need to you need to choose your word next words very carefully, because I am
I know, I thought about it earlier. I was like, I was saying some stuff, and then fucking, I was already starting to giggle, like, I was like, I need to watch what I say. As if there hasn't been like more sus shit said on live stream. Fucking. I was like thinking in the mindset of like Payday and shit, you know, stuff like that, or like, you know, cop chases. Because there's always like the helicopter. And there's like military surplus and stuff like that where you can get like supplies, ammunitions, or like certain like vehicles or weaponry for like certain things, but you also have to like have clearances and shit depending on like states. And I was thinking for like the fucking helicopter, someone like really wanted to like escape and they like took a boat or some shit. Before getting to the boat, they just kind of like get to the woods where they like stashed away a fucking RPG. And just like the fucking cop helicopter is like hovering above them. They're like, I'm trying to get a sight on them. They just fucking aim up and just blow the fucking helicopter out of the air. And I was saying I was curious. I was like, I can't even remember because there was like a bunch of stuff on Call of Duty and also just like wiki pages and other shit with like just general information that is like available to the public for like general costs and stuff. Like, how much would an RPG be? And it's not that
a lot.
That shit, dude. It's fucking like a RPG 7, like one of those fucking like Israeli type grenade, rocket propelled grenade launchers, fucking. You know, like that, like, you know, the standardized RPG with like the diamond tip, like fucking rocket head. How much would that be? I'm curious. I'm wondering if it's in like the 100,000s for like the launcher itself, or if it's less. Because there's no way it could be that much. Because I know that for like old machine guns or like other like rifles valued for like auctions and stuff, they've been like that kind of expensive. but I don't know about like actual regular weapons.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier,
The missiles themselves are pretty expensive, and stuff like that.
you're the two best fit men we've got.
Especially like complicated ones, like Stinger or like Javelin missiles, have much more like complicated technology in it, and like even like the casing that they like come in, fucking ridiculous and like heavy and like all this other shit. Like I think the
Thank you.
This way. Last I know,
I don't want to have this big of a gap in my guesstimate, but I think for like a Javelin missile,
Yeah.
each one is either $3 million or $13 million.
Taking the minimum of what we've got of $3 million, imagine you buying, imagine buying the RPG missiles from Black Ops 2 when they were just encrusted in diamonds. Like,
I might be thinking of something else, like a different kind of missile. Actually, I'm looking some stuff up. I've seen general ranges of the launching system alone of the actual like carrier for the Javelin missile is around $78,000 to $178,000.
okay, that's a bit more understandable. It's like,
And then the
3
actual
million.
like missile heads for the like the ammunition for those launchers is close to around like 215,000, or if not like more, for the missiles. Yeah, it's something like 249,000 and stuff. Yeah, I think the 3 million was like actual like fucking huge like missiles, like stuff like that.
Cause like imagine spending 3 million on one missile when you could just like, you know, buy a house and live.
Well, I mean that's like the 1% like fucking rich people that want to fucking
Just shoot a rock into the fucking mountains. Oh, I can change
military
perspective.
shit like that.
I can be in first person on the horsey.
Uh-huh.
I like this.
You can play the game in
Nice.
first person.
Wait, I can play the whole game in first person?
I believe so.
Bet. How you doing? Sure wasn't just asleep?
That's a long ass nap, my nigga.
Oh, yes, you need to tell him the story. I laughed my fucking ass. But you going to take out the garbage?
I thought he was here for that.
No. He like just left. Yeah.
Awesome. No, I said I was gonna go throw out the garbage, and like went quiet for a while and shit, and then freaking yeah, it was like 1 or 2 around there when I said I was gonna take out the garbage, and I was like, yeah, it's just a reasonable time. And I do that. We can come back, chill for a minute, and then maybe I just go to sleep. The moment I took my headset off, I hung it on like a little like edge I have here on like my table. Even though I have like a headset like rack that my cousin got me, but I don't even fucking use it. As soon as I took the headset off, I was so like tired and relaxed that the moment I took it off and hung it up, I just felt like my back get really heavy, and I just kind of fell back into my bed and like instantly passed out. And then I fucking dreamed about taking out the garbage and coming back and just like doing stuff. And then at the fucking drop of a hat, I wake up. It's 5. I'm sweaty as fuck. And I go to look out my window to see if I took out the garbage, and it's not there. And I was like, fuck, I really dropped that. And then I saw fucking you and Jake were in the party. It was like 5:10. And I was like, oh, Jake's back. damn, I'm fucking thirsty. I had water next to me in my shaker cup, and I fucking swig it up and finish it, and then I fucking bring it back down. And you hear like the little like rattle of my bottle. And I heard Jake giggling about it, and I was gonna talk shit, but like, he's laughing about my fucking cup. But I went out to go throw out the garbage, came back, you guys weren't there, and then I was kind of fucking like face planted into my bed again. Went to go take out the garbage and fell into the back rooms, bro. That's right, I forgot that was a conversation before that. I literally said I was gonna go take out the garbage so I can avoid that conversation again. And I fucking died the moment I fucking left. Because Fiona was talking about, I forget what, about just like being easily entertained and like all this other shit. And she's like, I obviously, like, you know, I realize I like garbage and I'm entertained by like garbage humor and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I know. Freaking with like certain things that brought up, we were talking about also, she was wondering like how she was being punished for like playing Bloodborne and stuff, and like what's it called, us like cracking on her during it and stuff. She was like, I don't know what I could have done to Jake. I honestly don't know what my sins are. And then I just kind of like stayed silent, and she was like, oh wait. It was all the share plays, all the fucking like mocking attitude fucking given. There's the fact that like you are going for like trying to beat every game, but she openly and like acceptingly is going and looking for garbage to give you in order to make you suffer the most for it. And then she was like, yeah, but he challenged me. He was like, you try to find the worst game you can. And I was like, yeah, but you kept doing it, and you were enjoying doing it. And you're exceedingly happy and continuously doing it. And she's like, yeah, like, when you put it that way, I am kind of a bitch. But like, it's, you know, the Barbie games I'm proud of and all that, you know, freaking, I'm aware I like garbage, and I was like, yeah, you fucking, you know, you're entertained by the fucking boat getting stuck in that, like, one canal. And he thought it was, like, the funniest shit of the entire week. You know, all of us were just kind of like sitting there like, she like laughed a little about that. And then I mentioned, it was like, you think the fucking, you went to the convention, and you thought one of the highlights there was the fact that someone read fanfiction, like smut, of Draco Malfoy and a fucking apple. And Austin was like, what? And she was like, oh yeah, that. Drapple fucking gives me life. And he was like, what's Drapple? And I was like, oh, fuck.
And then he leaves.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Okay, well, she was like, well, let me tell you about this, like, amazing thing with, like, Harry Potter. It's Drapple. And I was like, it's smut. Literally, it's Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter fucking an apple. And she's like, no, it's much deeper than that. It goes into, like, this stuff here. And I was like, oh, shit, dude. God damn it, Austin. And I was like, yeah, well, Fiona's doing that. I'm gonna go throw out the garbage. Takes off headset.
That's quite a stretch you got there. Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
She's a different kind of spastic. It was so funny to me though, because I sat there, I was like giggling a little bit after I took off the headset. I was like, oh, fuck, Austin, what have you done? And immediately, it was like the last of my energy. I couldn't move anymore. I was talking to myself, bro. I think, no, yeah, actually, my mom was in the bathroom. And she was like, yeah, I think it's 5. You're actually still awake. You haven't stayed up this long in a while. I was like, I didn't stay up. I fell asleep. I'm taking out the garbage and I'm going back to sleep.
wolfie. There's a couple wolfies.
Bro, Gallahorn, Wolfpack rounds.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off.
Oh, bro, am I gonna have to cap some wolves?
You have to fight a bear at some point, I think.
Bro, I got a frickin' sawed off. I'm ready to cap some goddamn wolves. Ah, get off me. Bow, flocker. Hey.
Yeah, I'm glad those two things are on record now because that's bullshit and also funny. Bro, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. Because of the fact that I can almost get comfy, like, almost everywhere. I can sleep at, like, a moment's fucking thought, bro. Like,
I don't feel too good. You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite. Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later. You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
I'm trying to think of the weirdest places I've slept.
I can give you a weirdest time I've slept. Fucking, it was in the middle of an art game. We were flying from like our base to God knows where, and fucking, like as soon as we lifted off, fucking.
Talking about art.
Yeah, as soon
I
as
heard
we.
art, I was like, bro, you were giving some fucking brush strokes and then just passed out. You woke up, you had some fucking.
I have something similar to that, but first with the arc thing, freaking. Literally, we lifted off and we're going somewhere on our birds, and then the second we lift off and we get like just straightaway, kind of just in the air.
Was it the
I
Quetzal
passed-
or fucking
RGs. Freaking.
So like OG flights, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking that was a while back.
Yeah, and we were just headed straight for something, and then I literally knocked the fuck out. But
I think-
my controller, like, well, not my controller, my thumb was constantly pushing up just to keep going. And
I think I remember something like that, and then eventually you kind of stopped. I remember one
Yeah.
time, fucking, what was it? You stopped completely, and because we couldn't go anywhere without you, and we weren't just gonna leave it like that, and us all being at risk, especially you two, fucking. I think I went and grabbed you off your bird, and then fucking Ethan whistled your bird to follow. And we were just kind of going like that. After a while, we're like, "Fuck, Jake's gone." Let's get this boy to safety. This is Saving Private Ryan.
But the one that's similar to a brush is that some time ago, freaking Emma, my niece, was like into just hairdressing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And so she told me to sit down. Or actually, no, she told me to lay down on my side so she can like brush my hair because I had long hair at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And with her brushing my hair, I knocked the fuck out. And then
It's like what we said the other day. I mean, kinda, bro, you have long hair or even anything like that. You're just kind of like chilling. Somebody scratches your head or like kind of like just gently brushes through your hair. It's like, bro, why does this feel nice?
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. You buy your sweets.
Thank you, Watson. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Sheesh.
You and Dutch talk about how we're gonna get out of this.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on. Get warm.
How does that sound? Just the fucking clog in his snoring.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter
No, dude, the moment the airway gets blocked, fucking, that wakes the person up.
while we wait to thaw.
The risk of somebody like choking in their sleep is either with like babies, or someone ODing on a drug and they like vomit into their own mouth, but their body isn't able to like actually react and wake them up.
We wait. When the storm breaks, we move.
Yep. You won't choke in your sleep, fucking, unless there's just like a majorly wrong like bad problem going with you. That or you OD'd on some drug.
Doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Jose, and I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I know there is one thing though with like some medical stuff. I know some people with like longer and like kind of like just more squishy like fat tongues. They sometimes laying on their backs, they actually swallow their tongue in their sleep, and it can block the airway, so it wakes them up, or like it gives them just really bad sleep or like snoring. So for those kinds of people, it's actually better for them to sleep on their side. Same goes if you got a fat wiener.
Oh, so what I'm saying is nice kid.
Stay strong, Hosea.
I sleep in any position, bro. Fucking depends on what I'm feeling like.
I also sleep in any position.
But like most of the time, yeah, I'll sleep on my back. I'll sleep like on my belly with my fucking hands over my shoulders, and I'll wake up with my shoulders being sore. Fucking, I'll have my arms completely like outstretched. Fucking.
Arms outstretched.
Need money. Of course does. Thank you, son, for your strength.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me.
Oh, fucking.
Infinite push-ups.
I sleep on my stomach, then like tuck my arms underneath my pillow, so I'm pretty much pushing the pillow into my face.
Yeah, sometimes that feels fucking great, bro. In the winter, especially, fucking getting into the covers and doing that shit, it's like. No, but for me, like, because being like partly double jointed and stuff, and also just I constantly train like fucking like stretching and like flexibility and shit. My legs and my arms are just a little more flexible than like some people. So fucking I can literally just pop my shoulder up and I can pop the joint but not completely dislocate my arm. So I can just vertical my fucking arms in my sleep. And doing that sometimes I just kind of like get into a position like that and my hand will either go like towards the top of my head or like back to my shoulder. So sometimes I'll wake up and I just like folded my fucking arm on itself. And I'm doing like the bicep flex like pose while I'm sleeping, pretty much like on my stomach. Sometimes that's happened. I know as a kid, fucking when like I didn't stretch as much and shit. Sometimes I would do that and I'd wake up and my fucking arm would hurt because I just like I'd be overstretched and like stuck in that position for a while that the like circulation was either fucked or like my joints were just cold in that position because they haven't moved in a while. So then fucking trying to move it, it was stiff, it would hurt, and fucking it's kind of like, almost kind of like your arm falling asleep.
And the last thing we need is push.
Kind of like when you like lay on your side.
Let's go.
I know you hate
So it's pretty whack,
He's here
but
for us.
yeah, it doesn't happen that much anymore.
You're just doubting me.
Also because my fucking joints and all that other like stiff shit. I've been taking my magnesium supplements and stuff.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this.
I'm
Yeah,
also
sure,
so
you're
I can
taking
get more
supplements.
iron and I'm trying to get my iron up too. Some veggies.
We're talking about training.
Iron and freaking magnesium, dude. Make your body do wonders. Feel great.
Always had good information. Come on.
Yeah, honestly, my muscles don't cramp as much now with the freaking supplements and stuff. The amino acids I started taking again. And the magnesium, dude, it's fucking doing great for me.
For that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are
I feel good.
Driscolls about. Yeah! Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the
Sleeping like a cool kid.
I was gonna say, that's just me in fucking college making sure I don't get robbed. I put my hands in my pockets so no one can reach into my pocket without me knowing. Like I was telling Jake the other night, fucking also in school and stuff, I would take naps in between classes. Or like if I had like a long period of waiting, like 2 hours and something, I'll sleep like an hour or so. Because if I was tired, you know, or just to pass the time. Let's freaking do that.
Quite a few of them.
It's comfy though, especially if you're just chilling and like
Bowling.
the air's kind of warm and stuff. You put your hands in your pockets, you're just kind of all cozy.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago not to call on Driscoll. Wait for him when people use
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Hannibal, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
What, Miles Morales makes you do this?
Hold up here.
Whoopsies. Sorry. Oh god.
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Gotta get off my horsey.
Get off your high horse.
I'm getting off
That's
the
a
horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I sent a video of like me with like sometimes I sleep with my arm outstretched like that, just completely like tight next to my head, or freaking how like I'll have my like arm bent back
There they are.
over my shoulder, like I said.
Definitely them. Home?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just it happens. Yeah.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colin can wait. Best to get
Yes.
out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his store if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit.
Yeah, sometimes while we're talking too, I'll just be chilling, like laying on my back, and I'll just reach back into the freaking.
He's Supermaning.
I'll reach into the like bars behind me, fucking just grab them, just stay like that.
You got it, Dutch.
Oops.
Not really for the storm, but I mean, I guess yeah.
That rifle's no use to us sitting on your horse, Arthur. Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle around the far side and go down that way.
Just
It scared you!
Like you said, revenge is a luxury
No, but like now I remember like speaking of bars, fucking at my old school. Not my old school really. It was my high school. In front of the school, I skipped class from like a morning class one time because I just really didn't feel like going, and also my sleep quality was so shit. I felt like I practically didn't even sleep. I slept maybe like it felt like maybe I slept an hour versus like the 6 hours I actually got to sleep. And I felt so crappy. I didn't want to go to that fucking class because I hated it. And that class didn't matter at the end of the year either because it was this fucking dumb one that was like it wasn't part of like the regular curriculum. It was just kind of like an extra class I got stuck in because of the fact that I completed every other like course credit. And I was like, oh, can I just get that period free then? Freaking like no, what's it called? You can't. And then like later on, I spoke to my advisor, and he was like, "Oh, well, if you really want to get rid of that class, yeah, you can drop it. You know, it won't affect your graduation because it's not a required thing." I was like, "Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, because fuck that class. Honestly, the teacher sucks. She's super annoying and fucking mean. It was early in the morning, and I did not feel like it. And third, the class was just dumb in general. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll drop it. Did the paperwork and everything. Nothing happened. I was like, yo, what's up with it? And it was like, oh yeah, we don't have the paper or anything. Freaking. I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll do it again. I'll fill out the paper. Nothing, bro. I was so fucking mad. I was like, yeah, are you guys like fucking just stiffing me with this shit or something? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't want the fucking class. And then I ended up like skipping it most of the year. Fucking. See, the thing in college is you're paying for the classes, though. If you're taking it, you chose it. So that's not very smart, dude. Freaking. Yeah, the 70. That's kind of. Did you lose points on attendance or something?
So,
Interesting.
what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want. Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Yeah.
Make the call, Arthur.
I already forgot how to cover.
If it's GTA, isn't it Square?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll go first.
Is it triangle?
I could have sworn it was like square or circle. Even though I've never played Red Dead 2, freaking.
Go on, then, Arthur.
Bing bong.
Oh yeah, but back to it, freaking. That class I like despised, and that morning, like I just really didn't feel like being there. But also, I wanted sleep, and I was like, there's no way I can go sleep anywhere in the school, like, and fucking not be like caught. And I wasn't about to be in the fucking stairwell falling asleep there with like people passing by or fucking smoking in the stairwell. Or hanging out there and like just talking, making noise, just bugging the shit out of me. I was just like, no, that'd be fucking annoying. Plus, if security saw me in there, and then I'd fucking, they'd send me on my way. So I wasn't about to deal with that. I ended up climbing onto the fucking like stone wall that has the school sign and like a bush there.
Hmm.
I fucking took off my sweater, laid it out like a blanket, put my backpack at the top of it, and I slept behind the school sign on the wall, fucking, and no one could see me either. And I was just fucking chilling, bro. I like looked at my phone for a little bit, and then like checked my bag to see if there's any like homework I'd forgotten to do, and there's nothing. So I was completely free, and I was like, oh dude, I can skip class and sleep here. Let's go. No one's gonna fucking find me. I fucking laid right there behind the bush and fucking just slept so good, bro. I slept a little longer too, so like I completely I missed a good portion of homeroom, and like I didn't get to go get any breakfast, but it was so worth it, man. I slept for like an hour
But
and a
it was
half.
so worth it.
It was so worth it. I slept for an hour and a half and it felt fantastic. And just imagine just waking up behind a fucking bush behind like the school sign. Fucking, I was like, I hear like cars passing occasionally, but it's not that loud. It wasn't super busy because fucking everyone's already like working or in school. And I was just like, wow, this is awesome. Got up, fucking got my sweater, dusted it off from any like grass or whatever, put it on my bag, and just walked into like the side entrance of the school, not the front, because then the fucking lady would make me have to write in like a late sheet. So like I went into the side entrance by the gym and I just kind of slipped past it. Then I went to like the last bit of my homeroom to like write in like my my attendance there and everything, and just say what's up to people, and then I got on with my day. So I pretty much like pulled like a hobo. I just kind of slept like right there. So worth it, man. I remember feeling
It was so worth it.
Other people are like, how can you sleep there, dude? And I was just like, it felt fucking great. When you're tired and you have the ability to sleep, like, when you choose, and the fact that you can lay on the ground and make it comfy, it's just like, bro, why wouldn't you? But you would never see a fucking girl do that, almost ever. But like me, like, totally, bro. Fucking, oh my god, like, what the fuck do I care? I might get a grass stain or whatever on like my fucking sweater for like a little bit, or like on my pants or like some dirt or some shit. Then I'll just wipe it off and then fucking wash it, Okay. And then I pulled another thing. I was waiting with some friends for a bus that wasn't coming very soon, in front of the school, and there was like these like slanted railings going up the stairs at the entrance of the school, and I went under the railing and laid on like the concrete slope next to the stairs, and I just slept there. Fucking. So like I slept on the fucking under the railing like slope there while my friends were waiting for the bus with me. And I told them to wake me up when I got there. And fucking I ended up like they were like, bro, you look so comfy there, and I was like, mm-hmm. Fucking there was a couple other like little like ramp slopes like that with the fucking railing, and like two of my other friends also like just went in there to like chill and lay down on like the separate ones, but I was the only one that actually like straight up passed out and just slept. Man, it's like I said, it's a blessing, dude. But it also means if I get tired, I'll just fucking slump right there if my body can't like go any longer. Oh, those two. Freaking, I would have to think of like the third one.
On the floor in his house, he's in the bed. Oh no, on the toilet in his bathroom.
Oh, that's right. No, dude, I've never fallen asleep in the shower. Fucking, I've considered it. What's it called? I think I filled the tub just a little bit of water, not like enough. If I like slipped, I would drown or anything. It was just a bit. I was just kind of like sitting in the water and it was comfy. And like, yeah. But like, yeah, Jake remembers the other one. Fucking, I was like, I was on the toilet. I did my do, and like cleaned myself up and everything. And I just kind of like sat there on the toilet. And I was just like, I just kind of like started thinking to myself, and I was like, this isn't too bad right now. I'm kind of comfy. I just kind of like crossed my arms and fucking fell asleep on the toilet. Like, I didn't even plan to fall asleep. I was just kind of sitting there, like, thinking to myself, just chilling. And out of nowhere, this, like, sudden, like, wave of tiredness hit me. I was like, oh, damn. It seems like a lot of energy to get up right now, and I just kind of, like, my head just rocked back, and I fell asleep.
This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
And then I fucking got up after I woke up after I don't know how many hours. I think like an hour or two like passed. And I had the meanest fucking rings on the back of my thighs because I was sitting there on the toilet for so long.
Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
Fucking, I
That's how
just
you
had
know
like
you're
these
truly
big
free when you can just
indents,
fall
bro.
asleep
Fucking.
shitting.
Something about the train they was gonna rob.
You can't be any more vulnerable than that.
Leviticus cornball. Mount back up. Let's keep moving.
I pulled my underwear up too, though. Fucking, that was the thing. I was sitting on the toilet seat on my underwear. I
How tall are you?
wasn't like ass cheek fucking bare out. Like,
Not bad for some starving down and out. They can pummel us.
I pulled my underwear up. Freaking, if anything, just a little bit of my cheeks was there.
I wasn't full cover, a little bit of plumber crack, but
Basically, like fucking, like I said, I didn't feel like getting up. Fucking. To fully plug my underwear, I would have had to fucking like do a little jig or like stand up. Not happening. But I have fallen on the sleep. I've fallen asleep on the floor. It was one time in Costa Rica because like I was just trying to like figure out like the bed situation where we were like staying somewhere with like some friend there, for like a day, and then we figured out like getting a bed or like some other shit that I could use, and then here in the United States in my house, freaking, it was just one time I was just kind of like, I think I was stretching, and I like laid back on the floor and I was like, damn, the floor's kind of cool right now. I'm pretty tired too. Kind of like crossed my hands. I think I tried laying on my back first and it wasn't comfortable enough. Like it, but I could have fallen asleep if I really wanted to, like that way. But I was like, I bet I can make this like a little better. Fucking turn over on my stomach, like raise my leg just a little bit, so I kind of had like a little bit of a curve to it and wasn't just completely out straight. So it was like kind of comfy on like my stomach and my leg. And then I just kind of like tucked my arms under my chin, just kind of like crossing my arms, like folding them over my chest, but like outward. And I just kind of rested my chin on my arms, and I just fell asleep like that. Just like laying on my belly on the floor, dude. It was pretty nice. It was warm that day, and the floor was cold, so I was like, oh, it's pretty good.
his floor is made of floor.
Plus, my arms are big and plump enough that I could fucking, you know, rest my head and be nice there.
I'm about to lasso this fucker.
Ah, man, without the pillow for your neck, it's a good reset. The floor is actually pretty good for your back if you just kind of like lay down and like stretch yourself out. Also helps with like the nape of your neck if it's like sore sometimes. You just kind of like stretch your head back and put a little bit of tension there and just kind of like, you know, shimmy around. It's not some like god tier therapeutic shit, but it feels nice. It helps sometimes. Because sometimes, like if you have a bed mattress, I was about to say cushion. If you have a mattress that like it has a little bit of give to it, and sometimes like your back hurts a little bit, it doesn't really do a whole lot for it because then it's just like cupping you at that point, and you still feel that. Like when you're on the floor, you're like stretching yourself out, like leveling out your spine. So there's a little bit of, you know, logic to it.
It's Kieran. Kieran what? Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
And me as a connoisseur of sleep positions and timings, freaking, you know, it's
Real bad day for you.
very nice.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Something you ain't gonna like.
Yeah, what I default to, like when I'm on my bed, is fucking, I don't really like sleeping on my side that much. Unless, like, I'm sharing a bed with somebody.
Yeah.
I usually just lay on my back like a fucking, like, soldier kind of like position, just kind of like hands to my sides, or if anything, like one arm kind of like out, because I was like watching a YouTube video on my phone. And my other hand was just kind of like, you know, whatever, on my stomach or like out to the side. Or I'll fall asleep like on my stomach with my hands under the pillow, like Jake said. two defaults. Anything else is just if I'm feeling spicy or just like don't feel confident in the other ones.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke. I don't want to die, mister.
Like because Squeaks would share the bed with me a lot. I think that's also
I'm sorry.
or not the bed, but like the pillow more than anything. I think that's also like a good thing that I was like used to sleeping in like those two positions because then I wouldn't really roll around, especially if I had like my arms folded under like the pillow. I was locked in that position, bro. Fucking, I wasn't rolling like to the side or anything. Fucking, my arms were keeping me right there. So then I'd wake up and he's like on the pillow next to me, or he's already like gone to his cage to like go eat or something. Or sometimes like yeah, from the like being next to the pillow, he would want to like curl up next to like my face or like get on my chest, and then he would just fall asleep there too. It was just a little bird sitting in the middle of my chest while I'm like laying on my back, and I'm just like, okay, pass out.
Meow.
Arf. Squeaks was a little sweetie, man.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you.
She's a fucking maniac, dude. But then she'll like come and see me at the door. She'll walk in and like come sniff me, or fucking like when I've been like gone for a couple hours, she'll like come to the door and like greet me. Her tail's like up and pointed, fucking, and she's like excited. And then I try to pet her for a little bit, and she like accepts it. And then after a while, she like goes back to being bitchy.
Very good. Welcome to your new home.
Like last night, I literally walked past her, and I was like agitated and tired. My mom was there.
No, now all we'll get is lies.
What was it? Wait, it was last night I passed out when I said I was gonna take out the garbage, right?
Mag it up someplace safe.
Yeah, I was agitated and tired after I threw out the garbage, and fucking Shimmy was like there, and I walked past her, and she like growled at me, and I like fucking, I was so annoyed. I threw my hand up. I was like, "You beat your ass, stupid fucking cat!" Pissing me off, fucking growling at me all the time. My mom heard me. She's like, "Jeez, calm down with the cat." And I was like, "You know I'm not gonna fucking hit her, but damn, I want to." You know, the feeling's there, but I'm not gonna do it. Fucking, fuck you. I was like mad.
Oh, there's time enough for that.
I was agitated, like I said, but even then, I still feel that way sometimes with Shimmy. It's just like, I'm fucking tired of her growling at me.
Fucking growl at me again. Do it.
That's why sometimes I've defaulted to the fact that, like, she's gonna be a bitch like that, like, forever, pretty much. Now that she, like, grew up and developed that kind of fucking behavior. So now,
I wonder who she learned it from.
I'll abuse her, whatever fucking I feel like it, like, and just kind of like pet the shit out of her, or like she'll be walking, and if I hear her growl at me, like literally, if she would do nothing and fucking ignore me, or just not make a noise, everything would be fine. I walk past her and she growls at me, I double back and go back to annoy her. So I fucking teach her, like, you know, stop fucking growling, but then she continues to do it because she gets annoyed. Then I get annoyed. So then that's when she like growls at me. I put my hand in the air in like one direction, and I like start moving my fingers, and it gets her attention. And I give her like a light tap and like kick her in the butt, fucking with my foot. She's like,
I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down,
I'll never fucking hit her like one of these animals and stuff. It's just like, you piss me off.
You piss me off.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found.
I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna pet you, I'm gonna give you kisses and shit. I'm gonna give you affection, I'm gonna give you a treat later, maybe. I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Ain't no wonder they found enough of this. We'll go find something.
Or, like, sometimes when I know she's gonna like try to like swipe at my hand when I'm like petting her and shit, I'll pet her a little more aggressively, and then take my hand out, and I like see her swing. And because like my reaction is just way better than her fucking movements, I'm able to like just take my hand away, and then I bring the other hand up and continue to pet her. And especially like she's not like fat, but the veterinarian said she's like a pound away from getting to like 10, and then she'll be like considered kind of like a little overweight. So like she's just under there. She's chonky enough and like hairy enough, and she's still like a little slim cat. She's like thick.
She's slim, thick.
Word.
This is.
And then I'll pet her and just kind of rest my hand on her belly. But I know the sweet spot now, where like she'll like try to like reach back to like bite me, but like she can't actually like bend herself enough to get there. And I'll like make sure she can't kick me either, so I'll like put it like kind of behind her hind leg where she can't really like kick me. So she's just trying to like reach back with her paw or like her face, and she can't. I'm just kind of like like doing that to her.
Still bad?
You can't do shit. Take the pets and cuddles, bitch.
Bow right now. Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it. You'll be fine.
So it's like my
You reckon we're gonna find
my mission from God, just to be fucking annoying to Shimmy because she's annoying to me.
here for sure? Pearson doesn't
But I'm doing it in a nice way and affectionately.
back off a bit. They'll be needing to feed.
She's being an actual punk, and fucking the other time she what's it called? Swiped at my face and gave me like a big scratch that drew blood on my chin. And that time I got annoyed and fucking
Choke
you know,
slander.
obviously I didn't like that. I picked her up, but like her nape, like the little shit that the cats get picked up by when they're like kittens by their like mothers. I picked her up and I was like, "Look at what you did!" And she was just kind of "Look at what you did to me! Why would you do this? I do fucking nothing to you!" Meanwhile, I'm like grabbing her like that, but I'm not like shaking her super hard. But I'm just kind of like, "Look!"
Just hold her up like a purse, like, look at it!
You fucking bitch!
You fucking dick!
Fuck you! You fucking dick! Cracks me up, man. Fucking. But, you know, I enjoy it. Have fun. Cancel it. But, my endeavors with Shimmy. I'll never forget there was the time that fucking my mom caught her lacking and like Shimmy was being a fucking tsundere to me. Which she is like 60% of the time. I was about to say 70, but less because most 40% of the time she's actually a bitch. I was asleep in like the other room, face down. Shimmy was like on my leg, like hugging it, and was asleep on me. She was like near my foot, fucking like hugging me while I was asleep. And my mom fucking took a picture of her and caught her lacking. So there's proof of her not being a fucking cunt.
Stay quiet.
She'll constantly steal my fucking socks. I hate it.
Stop here a second. I see something.
We doing some hunting today. Oh boy. Oh, I get to kill a deer, maybe?
Big boar, little boar.
Am I gonna 360 no scope a deer?
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
So, how you liking Eternal? Awesome. You badissy?
Stay low and move slowly.
It's
No.
also pretty late, rough. Okay, I don't know if you
No.
can say that or not. Although, to be fair, Austin's schedule, like, you do work late, like, night, right?
I think so. Maybe not.
No.
That's right.
Like I says that as if you've been nagging him, but like you only said it the one time. Fine, I'll do it. You don't have to pressure me.
Oh, I see a deer.
Stop it. My kind.
There they are.
Oh, I'm about to shoot you right in the body.
Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean.
Okay, so this game is wrong.
You can pull back.
It's telling me to hit the neck or head.
Well, sometimes the neck is actually a good spot in hunting too.
But the
Depends
head?
on like what you're using. Depends on what you're doing. If you're hunting
I'm
for meat, you don't you fucking the head's valid, or like the heart and shit. But
I
if you're going
whiffed.
trophy hunting, fucking hitting the head isn't really optimal.
I suck.
I saw some crazy shit though, fucking the other day. Actually, speaking of hunting, I saw this guy hunting baboons with a blow dart gun.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. They had like a little fucking hidey hut and
Are
shit.
bamboos or fucking bamboos, fucking baboons, fucking legal to hunt?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he was in what's it called? Africa. And like some other shit. Because baboons are actually like pretty invasive to like certain things, and they're very destructive and what's it called? Dangerous.
You're fucked,
They'll actually kill a lot of small game and eat like a ton of fruits and shit.
bro.
Because they travel in like
I
huge packs in the
suck.
wild and stuff.
Yes, dear, I suck. I'm bad. Like, I completely missed the first shot, and then the second shot, when I found the deer again, fucking, the second I shoot, he bowed down his head and I missed.
This is suboptimal. Hitting your target would be optimal.
There, I hit him. There you go.
This might be our only chance for a good meal.
There, I hit that one in the head.
Headshot.
I was always told to, like, freaking aim for the body.
A
It's
lot
because
of
I'm
the
trying to get
time,
their pelt.
you have more chances of what's it called? Like hitting other organs and the heart and stuff. There.
Well, isn't there, like, always a bad thing to aim for the head for whatever reason?
Well, I mean, aside from the smaller target, you have a chance to like breaking the antlers, which you can sell off, or you damage the head, which some people would want to have for like mounts and stuff. Other times, because
What if you put a
glancing
third
blows to
eye
the
in
head,
it, and then fucking you can make a T on the deer?
glancing blows to like the head or neck are usually pretty painful for the animal too. So usually hitting in the body is a faster way of bringing it down, or at least like killing it in one shot.
Mm-hmm. Is that how Bambi's mom died?
Have a few cans of food.
Danny's mom got
and a
fucking wrecked.
I
What fucks me up is Bashin's fucking Yoshimitsu skin, bro, with like the deer and like all the arrows and the fucking character. So this is Bambi's mom, and they're just like riddled with fucking arrows, bro.
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake. Still bad? It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can.
Bambi's mom got capped, bro. I don't remember where she got hit.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Yeah.
We'll head
No,
on
but
this way.
the what's it called?
Ground.
With like with hunting animals and stuff, hitting them usually in like the softer bits, because like the skull is usually a couple times harder than like some of the other bones in the body. Especially on like not bovine, because it's like deer. Bovine would be like cows and bulls and shit. Bull skulls are like fucking really strong. But like against like firearms, it's a little different. There's also the fact that if you like hit them in the lungs, the oxygen gets cut off from the brain, because all that's left for the oxygen is just what's circulating in the system, and then they can't run anymore. So they'll die within a few minutes, but like it's still like kind of painful. So usually you try to aim for like the upper like chest area and stuff, and also like them bleeding out makes it so that there's less oxygen getting to the brain. So there's like sooner they shut down and like stop running. Hitting the heart is just like almost immediately fucking bringing them down. Maybe they'll live for like another 3 seconds, but after that they're like out. usually like hunting. If you're hunting for food, it's not like too crazy, but you still want to, not make the animal suffer.
Yeah. I mean, unless you hit a quick YY and then nail them.
Quick YY through the dome, bro. It's so fucked up, and I'm curious if somebody ever hit a 360 on a deer. Because like, unless it's like poachers and shit, usually it's like a respectful thing. Fucking. But now I'm wondering if some guy from like far away, from like 100 meters or more, was sitting there and said, "No scope, fucking his 360s and wow, like goes for it." Like,
Fucking destroys the deer.
How can you tell?
that's so fucked. It's what's running through my imagination right now too. Fuck, I'm like visualizing it.
Oh, that's a gun. I don't want that.
You fool.
Hey, got my bow. I want to do better this time. I'm not gonna suck butt. I'm gonna nail the goddamn freaking deer, and it's gonna happen. I'm gonna nail the ass deer.
What?
What?
I need to get back to Kakarot.
I also need to get back to Kakarot, but I'm probably gonna start over because I
Fucking-
didn't get far anyway.
Raditz is hard. Because of the damage he does. The game's leveling system actually kind of fucks a little bit, bro.
I don't remember where I stopped.
It makes it challenging. I'm surprised. You have to try pretty hard. Especially with the level disadvantages, how much damage the fucking enemy's doing.
I think the last thing I did is I was on the Nemec Saga, and the last thing I
farther
did.
than me, fucking Raditz was kicking my ass for like half an hour straight.
Yeah. The last thing I did is let me control Vegeta, and I was fighting. What's his name? Oh, fuck. The purple guy. Not the Doria.
Qui.
I think it might have been Kui. Yeah, the guy that was like freaking just talking shit to Vegeta, and Vegeta beats his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the last thing I did.
You're just a weak little shitter. Remember, our fucking power level's usually around the same. And then Vegeta was
Fuck.
like, hey. Man, fuck you. I have sane cells. I recovered from like a near-death battle and I'm stronger now. How the fuck does that work? Ask my genes. Just fucking kills him. Yeah, imagine how cheese that is though. Fucking like the Saiyan blood cells. So whack. It's I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's the Zenkai boost, yeah. That was the name given to it. I was gonna say Zendatsu, but that's like the fucking that's the thing from Metal Gear Rising where it's like the Japanese kanji for like just fucking execute.
I fucking destroyed that. Oh, there goes Yasir. I destroyed that deer though.
Bed.
What do you mean, where am I going? I am following the tracks. There's a deer right in front of me. Bow.
Yeah, but it's like it's that cheese because like imagine you and this dude are like evenly matched and you like beat both of each other like within an inch of your life almost, or if not like before that, and then you both make a full recovery, but he hasn't done anything different. And he just got quite a bit stronger because of like the fact that he was like that injured. That's basically what it is for the Saiyans. Every time they get beat up and fucking recover, they get stronger. It's like general anime logic, but they actually gave it a reason to fucking happen.
You think Broly got beaten up a lot as a kid? That's why he's so strong.
I don't know if beaten up was a thing, freaking, because of the fact that his power level was so high from being a child. And also on the planet he ended up on, and like
I
super
mean,
fucking. If he got beat up, he was dead because they were gonna eat his ass.
did what's it called? Did Goku get like power leveled as a child?
Um,
'Cause I know
Goku didn't really
Vegeta did, and they
lose a
said
ton
it
of
was like
fights.
really high, but it wasn't really like breaking the scale thing.
Yeah, Vegeta was kind of like a prodigy. He was pretty high, and the fact that he was like constantly training and fucking, he was the king's son, and he had all these like privileges and shit.
Hmm.
It was immediately like the elite class, and it was like, I think Vegeta in the story, they were like, he took his first planet at like the age of 6.
Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
But that's also because of the fact that Saiyans have that thing where they can turn into the Ozaru, the Great Ape form, whenever they look at the moon.
Hmm.
So he kind of has that like boost for free.
I just realized would actually no, Broly doesn't have. Well, no, he does. He has his tail still,
Well, maybe
right?
our luck's finally on the turn.
His
Okay.
dad cut it off like instantly. Fucking.
Off this mountain now.
Soon,
My tail.
people are still waiting.
Yeah, when he was a kid, he was like, you're fucking cracked, Broly. So I'm not gonna deal with this. Just got rid of it.
And even if we do get off here,
And now they just live there.
still have a big price on our heads.
Well, not his father, of course, but
We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Oh, you're talking like at the end of the movie?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of in there, but Goku brought them those goodies.
Had a bottle.
Freaking the portable fucking house.
Played Blackwater.
I mean, like
All them like food supplies and shit.
Grab the essentials and go.
realistically, that's probably gonna last maybe a month.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
It's coming out in August now.
We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn.
Yeah, it's the 19th. I saw the release date just like an hour ago or something.
Was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
She lost her husband, her home.
Yeah, so actually I should probably tell Fiona.
Well, once we get out,
She's been wanting to get to that when it comes out.
have family somewhere.
Well, are you gonna watch it upon like its release?
I don't know how
It's
it's
just-
gonna happen. I mean, I remember watching the Dragon Ball Super episodes as they were releasing, but like on YouTube because people were streaming them.
That's
And
important.
the same thing happened with the Broly movie. It was also on YouTube. Many got taken down, but like it was there. And I ended up watching it on YouTube, like on my own one day, fucking just out of the blue, because I found it there. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll watch the Broly movie again." So maybe someone makes a throwaway YouTube account and fucking puts the movie up there.
Sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back.
Probably gonna be a couple.
Not in a good
Like, there's like Facebook live streams. There's fucking what's it called?
Is it gonna be like the Broly movie? And they're gonna have it in theaters, or is it just like?
I'm not sure.
Watch out.
Can't answer that
Oh, I see a Beowulf.
See if we
at
can
all.
find another way around.
What I do know is I'm quite tired and have maybe 7 hours to sleep, or if not less. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Jenny.
It did midnight. Huh? What do you mean you don't know what you're playing anymore? Welcome to Returnal.
Up here, off the trail.
So what that game is like 70% of the time. Yeah. Well, like I think the first one you're supposed to die, so it lets you know what the game is all about.
Something like that.
Bet you didn't
Yeah.
expect it.
I mean, you could probably beat it. It's just like,
Blackwater, man.
yeah.
Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you oughta.
Yeah, the game's kind of like a third-person Binding of Isaac.
No, not at all. Just know you can
So like you die, you start from the beginning. But like,
For a long
if you were to beat a boss, because it has objectives, You don't have to beat the boss again.
Kill you in your sleep.
Fucking, you just because like every time you or well, the first time you beat a boss, you get a crimson key, and the crimson key lets you open the portals
Could fall in with another gang, but Dutch,
to the next world and whatnot.
Dutch is different. Oh yes,
And it gets harder and harder,
certainly different. He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a
or at least it gets more annoying because they add different
that ain't no
kinds of enemies.
Well, we need you now.
Because like in the beginning, you fight like these little blue things that scurry about and like shoot like a line of like blue fireballs. Yeah. But then the second world, I'm not gonna give away a whole lot. Just like the first enemy you see is like a flying block squid that shoots a giant like square palette of just fireballs.
Tell me a few other things, him and Hosea.
That would be the easiest enemy in the second, right?
Save most of us. That's why we need to stick by
Yeah.
through this.
My recommended weapon, in the beginning, the assault rifle. Well, the alternate fire thing, it's completely random what you get.
You'll do for now.
It's like,
Appreciate you.
I want to say it's luck, but it's kind of just random.
She's a strong one.
And then after that, it would probably be the shotgun and then the pistol for the beginning area.
If something happened to the count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack.
The shotgun's good, it's just you have to be kind of close.
He loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody.
I'm gonna hitch him over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
I would really love it in this game that I could stop being in the snow area, because as much as, snow is a cool thing, I really don't like it. As a Canadian, I do not like seeing snow that much. I see it enough.
Just drop it down in here. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
We'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. You're always one with the
A
jokes.
little bit?
Come on.
There's like a lot of tentacles, if that's what you mean.
Both later.
You skin that one, you more there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
A few days later. Oh, my body. Oh.
making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Nice.
Well, I thought
Some
you
of the
were
upgrades
easy
he carries
as
over,
nails.
like
Now I
the
see you're introducing him to your
ones that are
production.
like
I'll mind you to
gameplay
show me
improving.
some respects, Mr. Morgan. Mind away, Reverend.
Yeah.
You still here then? I owe you. Yeah. Then you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest. Arthur, I think it's time for the train. Want me to come? Of course I do, but look at you. I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch. Well, lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. What's left of me? What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
We out here robbing trains.
All right, we're moving out. Follow me. Okay, gentlemen, listen up. All of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're
God damn.
after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies.
Fucking, I'm used to fucking whenever hearing that noise that Ethan's about to blow ass.
Look out for any outriders. Can, by the way. I'll be fine. I'll be the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars and deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr.
Nice.
Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Out of the snow, finally. Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny?
Oh, trees. Not paying attention. God damn it.
Just happy we're back at 'em, Dutch. You sure you're ready for this?
I actually see grass. I'm slowly getting out of the snow. Yes,
So we do this,
finally.
then we go back to Blackwater, right?
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Whoa. Whoa. Is Bill there? Yeah. You want to head down? See how he's getting on? Okay.
Do not worry, Bill, I'm coming.
How you getting on?
I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
I think so.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Oh,
I have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay? I think so. Okay, cover your faces. Train should be... here any minute now. Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
about to rob a damn train.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Where did you find that moron? You said it was fine.
Come on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
Oh,
Here we go. I'm slipping. Help! Hey, down here!
I got you. Now stop yelling.
Who?
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Yes, you go.
Okay. Hey!
What the f- I'm so stupid. I was trying to like what's it called? Get a better vantage point on the guard. Instead, I jumped the railing and fell off the train. Oh my god.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him? Arthur, who's going?
Yes, you go.
Okay. Hey! Oh, shit, we got company. How many you see? How the hell that happened? What a day, huh?
Got a hit. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
I got these sons of bitches.
You ain't getting past me, you bastard. This ain't gonna end well for you, you bastard. How you doing there?
I'm okay.
Fucker shot off my hat.
This train soon, the other boys will never catch us.
I know, just stay calm.
I don't know where my hat went.
I ain't got a clear shot.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going up.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train car. Shit,
There better be some money at the end of this.
all these bastards must be guarding something. Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an army. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Oh, shit. Look, they're coming out of that last car.
We're gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are.
Hey, there's the other boy.
Okay.
Watch it. Four of them ahead.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here.
Sheesh. There's a lot of dead people.
You two all right? Yes, let's get the money and go. We got some fellas holed up in this last car. Ah, shit. What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, it don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
All right. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you. We just up your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Look at this place.
Ah,
It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on.
oh, I can take the cigar. It's mine now.
There. Ah. There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some fancy new boaties ordered from Europe.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
I think I got him.
Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
What did you find? These bonds. They worth anything? Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this? The train? Yeah, get it out of here. What about them? What do you think? I don't know. It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us. Okay. See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride! Okay, get on the train, quick, all of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three, so behave. Come on, move!
We won't tell a soul, I swear.
Go on. If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here.
What happened? Whew. There's a lot of guys I had to murder.
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Am I fine? We're moving out of the snow tundra area. Areas suck, but I hate it here. I don't want to be here. It's ass. It's pain. It's suffering. It sucks. I hate snow. uh, excuse me.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Ah, shit!
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there? Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed. You need help? I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Well, say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think? If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you.
Oh, did you die?
Damn it.
Come on, we've wasted enough time already.
I was quickly checking something on my phone.
Can we just get there? Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians and the
Spanish parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country. They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie?
No, shoot. I almost took a wrong turn.
You know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Idiot.
Oops.
Dying?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Trying to multitask. Alright, that should do it.
There you are, bro. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway.
Oh, my rib itches. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. But you better catch these hands. Ready for everyone.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place, perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
I truly love the grassy areas and the freaking snow, dude. God.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Mike
Oh, was it?
excited about that.
It didn't feel like 4 hours.
We have all made
That was the
mistakes over
beginning.
years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But
I have no idea. I mean, it could have been. I have no idea. I don't know when I started.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now
Feel
we're
it?
stuck east of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Probably.
Poor Miss Jackson, dude, getting fucking shit on. Made it to chapter 2. Sheesh, that was a long chapter. That's what this whole game's gonna be about, dude. It's just long ass chapters. It's supposed to leave in September, I think. So I have August. So this is probably priority number 1, and then I have like 3 other games I'm streaming. So I don't know when's like doing what, but this game is probably gonna take a little bit more priority.
I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier. In spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Mint.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Oh boy. There's a lot to do. Hello there, ma'am. Can I talk to you? I guess not. Oh well. I'm gonna cut it here though for this freaking game. How big's the map? Before I get off this. Holy. Alright, cool. Save the game. Yep.